What is going on, guys? It's your boy Jay here with Galactic Grizzly, coming at you with a brand new vlog. I know, strange, since it's not been a vlog on this channel for almost a yearish now, from like last summer when I was making completely different videos to, as to what I'm making now. So, yeah, it's been about a year or so since I switched the channel over late last summer, which has all been usually centered around the entertainment industry. So you haven't really seen much from my personal life since making that switch to the channel last year. So as you can imagine, a lot has happened. I've been kind of documenting some stuff as I've gone along. I'm not the type of person to just shove a camera on people's faces and like, I'm going to vlog. No, I'm just not. That's just not usually how I roll. So I will record stuff if I feel like it's something cool or like an important event, but more so just kind of in the background as it happens, not so much like recording for the purpose of vlogging. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to kind of be showing you guys footage from the past about 6 months or so, since really February, and then yeah, just kind of catching you guys up to what I've been up to in my life, because there's been quite a few major events that's happened since 2021 really has started. So yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it because there's a lot of stuff to get to. February came around, and if you guys don't know, I live in Tampa. The Super Bowl was here in Tampa. That whole weekend, it was just crazy here. Like, the city was beyond buzzing. It was just wild for the entire weekend that Super Bowl was in town. So with all that being said, Autumn at that time was my girlfriend for about 2.5 years ish, around that time. So the plan was that we wanted to go out and watch the game out and about. We didn't want to stay here just because there's a ton of, the city was just wild, so we wanted to go witness this for our own eyes, like in person. So the plan was for us and a couple friends of ours to go watch the Super Bowl, and then we were gonna try and go out the night before and try doing stuff. I'll get to that there in a second. But the plan was to have my parents watch Khalif, who's our son. My parents were gonna watch Khalif for the weekend, and then we were going to go out and enjoy some of the Super Bowl stuff that was going on around town, or just enjoy the city while things are really hyped. But so this was kind of like a double-edged sword, a play action, if you will, for my NFL fans out there. It wasn't my full intention to just drop off Khalif with my parents and have this cool weekend with just Autumn and I, for the sake of it just being that. No, I was planning on proposing that weekend, and I did. It sounds kind of like I changed my plans. I did propose that weekend. So Khalif's birthday, I think, was the week after that. I'm not sure exactly. I think it was the following week. But his birthday is also the day before Valentine's Day. So just because of that being the way it is, I was telling Autumn, hey, let's go out for dinner, just the two of us, the week prior, which would have been the day before the Super Bowl. And yeah, because with Khalif's birthday, that whole weekend is just kind of hard to do anything else besides just birthday stuff. So yeah, that was my excuse for going out on this really nice dinner, super expensive. This was most definitely, if this was not for a proposal, it would not have been for much of anything else. Drop off Khalif that Saturday, and then we go to this super nice restaurant. I've never been there before. So just from the photos I've seen online, I saw that there was outdoor seating, so I figured it'd be nice. It was right on the beach, or right on the water. So I figured we could sit outside, and that'd be a great place to pop the question. But it was extremely windy that day, and I could not. It just wouldn't make sense to sit outside that day. So it was all right, well, I gotta sit inside. So it was damn. So that, gotta readjust. Sometimes you gotta adjust on the fly. If you can't adjust on the fly with your game plan, you're dead in the water. So adjusted, figured, all right, how am I gonna get to this thing? Because I don't want to propose inside. Seemed kind of lame to me. I figured outside, really nice. So I'm trying to convince her to let's go outside and take a picture. And then she kept going back. No, it's really windy. I don't want to go out there. And it's windy and stuff's blowing around. It's gonna blow my hair around. And I'm like, any other time it's not a problem. I mean, can't stop her from taking photos. But this one time, due to the damn hurricane force winds, it was really hard to go outside. But anyway, after a couple minutes of persisting, go outside, and I get on one knee after we take a couple pictures, and she did say yes. So I know you guys are probably shocked, but yeah, she did say yes. And then we had just a great dinner. And then after that, we were gonna go try and do some stuff around town, like meet up with a friend of ours, but Tampa was jammed. Like, it was hard to do anything anywhere within, like, you know, the downtown kind of area, at least. But there was just so many people that had come into town, and the people that were here. The city was just wild, so we ended up just going home that night. But yeah, and then, you know, next day was the Super Bowl. That was crazy. We did a video for After Further Review, which is my sports podcast that I host with my friend Shaq. So yeah, we did like Tampa Bay Buccaneers trivia for the Bucs fans here to see, you know, how much they really know about their own damn team. But anyway, if you guys want to go see that, it's linked down below. And then fast forward a bit, Khalif turned 1. Again, I think that was the next weekend. It may have been the following weekend, though. I'm not completely sure. Yeah, Khalif turned 1. Crazy time. I know people say time flies when you have kids, but you don't realize it until you actually have kids of your own, and then you're like, Jesus, like, time really does fly. And that was back in February. Now he's like almost a year and a half. So Khalif turned 1, and then March rolls around. We got married on March 20th. And yeah, that weekend we had a few friends come in from out of town. It wasn't a big shindig. Again, we're still kind of in the midst of a pandemic, so we weren't doing anything crazy. And besides, neither one of us really wanted like a big traditional wedding, so we just wanted something pretty chill and small. So we had a few people come into town. One of those people, or two of those people, were good friends of mine, Ryan and Morgan, twins who came in from DC. Yeah, they spent a few days down here, like from a Thursday to a Sunday, I think it was. But we had a good time. So the footage is actually going to start rolling around sometime here, because before I wasn't really recording much of anything. But once they came into town, when the Browns get together, okay, it's a good time. So yeah, they came down on Thursday. I think that Thursday we had them on as guests for After Further Review, like I just mentioned before.
I swear to God, y'all watch 4.5 football games all season long and judge it off of that.
Okay, yeah, so then after that we went out. Now, mind you, this is a Thursday night, so not too much is happening on Thursday night. So we tried to go into St. Pete. We did have a good time in St. Pete on our own, but for the most part it was a ghost town. There was like nobody out, and this was like 10 o'clock, 10:30-ish, around there. Yeah, we did have a good time amongst ourselves.
Cheers to chilling, getting married.
So I'm gonna start a new column there. Where is Morgan possibly thinking on going on this next one? It's gonna go in a row that's already established. Shaq's gonna stack on top of what he just created. Morgan decided to shut that down real quick. This is a battle of the minds, but I think Morgan has set up an absolute masterpiece.
Leave it up to men.
Leave it up to Morgan to defeat him on a technicality. Lord have mercy.
All right. Cheers, boys. Table got a shot in too.
Yeah, table got a whole shot.
Was that you?
When I put it down, it fell over.
Yeah, Ryan Nestor. Winner plays Morgan.
Here comes the loss right here.
I saw that from a mile away. Folks, we're about to see a family showdown between Ryan and Morgan Brown for the final. Connect Four Finals. Off to a hot start per usual. 2021 this is how the game has evolved. Jesus Christ. Morgan Brown with a walk-off win. Nestor would have made this a more competitive game.
You are focusing.
Easy.
I was focusing. I was focused on getting your ass.
What's this? Is this something I do when I bet?
There wasn't much going on, so we were like, damn it, let's try going to Ybor, which for those who are in Tampa, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about this whole video, but we tried going to Ybor, but on our way over to Ybor, somehow the idea of a strip club got thrown into the pot. I'm not exactly sure who or where that originated from, but the idea of a strip club got thrown in there. And to all of us, we're like, sounds good. You know, let's go to that. At least we know there'll be some sort of happening going on in a strip club. Because Ybor is kind of a gamble. Thursday night, it was probably like 11:30ish around this time. It was like, could be kind of dead. So anyway, we go to the strip club, and it was. I couldn't record in there. I was in a strip club, so I can't show you guys anything there. But let's just say it was a very, very funny time. One of us had a blast. A couple of us had a blast, but one person in particular had a blast. Won't mention any names on that part, but yeah, this is funny. It was a good time. Yeah, and then that was that. But I've got more on that in a minute. So anyway, next day, Friday, we're kind of just hanging out. We didn't really do much, I think, that Friday. We just kind of chilled for the most part. Saturday, we got married. We got married on the beach. Just between the twins who came in from out of town, Autumn and I's good friend David, he came in from out of town as well. Besides that, it was pretty much just the folks that were here in Florida. So yeah, it was a pretty small thing on the beach. Really nice, awesome, dope time. Really, thank you to everybody that came out for at any point, like really came out before the wedding, during, after. Just thank you for coming out and supporting us, because it was a fantastic wedding, fantastic weekend in a whole. I don't want to try naming off a bunch of people because I'm gonna forget a bunch of people. So if you came out, you know who you are. If you're watching this video, thank you. Wedding on the beach. We had like lunch after that. Then we had a reception. After the reception that night, a bunch of us went out. I think there was 7 of us total. It was just a bunch of our friends decided to go out. But because we went out so late, it was really hard to get into different places. And then they have all these different dress codes at these different places, and none of us are really dressed up. So we're trying to go from spot to spot to spot. We're like driving all around Tampa, up, down, east, west, north, south. Like we're just going all over the place, and just could not settle on one good spot to accommodate 7 people. As you could imagine, it's kind of difficult at a last minute type of thing. So eventually we all just kind of come to the decision that, well, maybe round 2 at a strip club, not so bad, you know. So everybody's like, you know, that's fine at this point. Cool. So we go to a different strip club. It's actually across the street from the one that we went to the other night. We all got a section, so the 7 of us had our own little space. We had a great time. Autumn had a great time. Ryan had a blast. One of the probably best nights of his life. This man was in it. He got that stimmy that weekend that he came down, so you know he had that stimmy weekend. You know, Ryan was having a good time. So yeah, had a blast, good time. Got home super late, and yeah, and then the rest of the weekend was just chill that last day. So got married, folks. Now fast forward to April. If you go to April, it's about a month later. Autumn and I went to Disney Springs. I've been there a bunch of times, but this time we just went with the 2 of us. We decided just to go for an afternoon, hang out, eat, drink, and just chill on a weekday when it's not crazy like on a weekend.
We're at my old stomping ground, Paddlefish. I used to work here when I was 20 to 21. I used to work here. Show the people picture of me when I worked here.
Oh, no.
I used to work here and it looks like completely different. I was here for the grand opening. Well, I had, I don't know if he's still, you know. I had an orange, but I ate it.
So we were sitting our black asses down at that bar, trying to burn time while we were waiting for our Gideon's reservation. But about 3/4 of the way through, then we get a text message saying, "Come on back."
And I'm like, and we had just ordered ceviche.
So now we're speed walking back, praying that there's still you can still hop in the line.
I hope we didn't miss our cue because we waited a whole hour and 20 minutes.
That was probably like 45 minutes. They told us we can wait. I was about to pass out.
I had one drink and I'm like,
where am I?
Where am I? After I leave, my liver is easily poisoned. So one drink is enough for me. Probably won't have any more. I'll probably just have like water or like specialty drinks for the rest of the day because I don't want to be groggy. Look at all the strawberries parked. How do you flip the camera? Jalen and I have been watching videos on these cookies literally for months. I'd say like 3 months we've been dreaming about these cookies.
It does look like a ride, and like a waiting line to get on something.
It's like a secret club.
They're pretty small.
For saps.
Oh no, you know.
Can you imagine working in this?
And it's dusted with cocoa powder.
To Peter. Peter.
I'm gonna put a side by side of him reacting to something. This is the peanut butter iced coffee.
Yeah, peanut butter iced coffee from Gideon's. Very good. We came back to Paddlefish because it was chill. What the hell it is? This looks like a block of...
Like a rock.
Yeah. It's like the rock Patrick Star lives in.
Yeah, it might be in there.
How is this possible? Like dough and Oreos, literally. It's good.
Like a center, like a something in the middle.
It has like the Oreo cream in it, like in the middle.
Thank you.
But honestly, I don't know how this is possible.
Very good.
Is it what you thought?
I mean, I didn't really have any expectations, but it does taste like a really soft Oreo, except a bit better.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it tastes like an Oreo.
Right. It tastes like an Oreo.
But
You can't really
it's
taste
a
the cookie.
Better quality.
It's not the hard, like crunch. Like you would think that would be hard. Like that looks like it would be like a rock, but it's not at all.
soft.
It tastes like cake almost. It's like really moist. And then you wash it down with a not sponsored, folks.
You're damn right it's not. But I mean, if you guys want, yeah.
Gideon's coffee cake cookie candle, and I'm assuming that it's very strong. So when Khalif takes and the house is full of smell, this will get rid of it. Are you gonna try the original? All right, people. This is the original cookie, what we came here for. Y'all see that salt on there? So this thing is completely 100% covered in chocolate chips. Like I don't see any cookie at all until you go to the bottom. So let's see how that goes.
It's more like biting into a chocolate bar, without a doubt.
Yeah.
But it's not. It is surprisingly not overwhelming. They put just enough sea salt or whatever so that it counters it and it's not like.
Would you recommend?
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna be here anyway for an hour, don't mind going. It's not like you gotta sit in the line for that. Just come back.
Yeah.
It's not. It's really. It's like wait 15 minutes. I think.
Yeah. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna eat, but it might be gone. I got too much chocolate.
Nah.
If you don't like chocolate, don't get this.
Yeah, that's fair. If you don't like chocolate, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, it just tastes like a great chocolate chip. It tastes like chocolate primarily, with some cookie in there.
This is Jalen's like dream though.
All right.
Because like
I love chocolate.
He loves chocolate, and chocolate chip cookies are his favorite kind of cookies. So this is like perfect. Oreos is a different kind of chocolate. I feel like. Right. So Oreos is. This is bomb. This is 10 out of 10.
Yeah, this one I would say. I don't know if I would say it's. To me, I don't know if I'd say it's better. It's just too different, very different.
Yeah, like if you don't like Oreos, then that's gonna be your favorite.
Right. If you don't like Oreos and you're more just like a straight up chocolate, then yeah. But
I feel like my Uma would like that a lot. She loves chocolate, so it literally tastes like a chocolate bar.
Jaden is going to bite into this cookies and cream. He's gonna let us know. It is pretty hefty.
Bless it. It's very soft. 1 through 5.
4.
Yeah, it was like a 4.5.
I got the Mardi Gras smoked craw dog, and Jalen got the trio.
Yeah, it's like Hawaiian, chili cheese, and I'm not
BLT,
sure.
right?
Oh.
Oh no, Reuben.
I was about to try this craw dog.
So it has crawfish on the top, and I believe that the sausage is Creole sausage, like andouille. I see like peppers, jalapenos, and some kind of sauce. It's really good, but the whole thing is just falling out of this bread. But it's really good. It's definitely Creole tasting and spicy. It tastes like, I'd say like gumbo, kinda. Without the rice, obviously. You have the bun instead. But it's really good. I like crawfish too, so.
Yeah, crawdaddy.
This was $13, I think. So Jalen is now starting with the Reuben.
It is very much like a hot Reuben. I'd say a bit better for the hot dog.
So, update. Maybe don't get this if you want to eat it as an actual hot dog, because the whole thing fell at the bottom once I stopped recording, so I'm eating it with a fork now. Jalen is now trying the chili cheese dog.
Reuben was kind of one note, even with the sauce. It felt good, but this one has a bit more flavor because you have the Fritos and the ground beef, I take it, with the hot dog. So
It's chili.
right, the chili, ground beef and the chili.
So I'm gonna try the Hawaiian because Jalen's starting to get full, so I want to give a review. If you're gonna get something, I like this a lot better than what I got.
Yours looks like a mutilated body at this point.
Coverings must fully cover your nose and mouth.
Tastes a lot like Hawaiian pizza.
Well,
Which Hawaiian pizza to me is like.
I love Hawaiian pizza, so.
I still think my favorite is the chili cheese, without a doubt. And then I don't know, kind of a toss up between the Hawaiian one and the Reuben one.
If you like sauerkraut and like pickle flavor, maybe you want to go through for the Reuben, and then if you like sweet, then go for the Hawaiian. Yeah.
But to me, the chili cheese takes the cake by far.
Nice.
And then after that, just last week actually, we went back to Disney Springs because my good friend Jimmy from Critical Reviews was down here in Orlando because he was vacationing in Disney. So him and his sister Katie, we actually got to meet them for the first time in person. No camera, no mic needed. So had a great time hanging out with them on a Sunday afternoon. It was a blast meeting him in person for the first time. So we ate brunch and then went to play Disney themed mini golf. or sort of Disney themed mini golf.
Scorecard for you.
Scorecard, baby.
Pencil to go with that. Okay, the pencil.
Oh, how do you use one of these damn things?
Ebony and ivory. There we go.
There we go. That's us.
I'm back, except this time we're playing mini golf with the whole gang. Got Jimmy here. The camera is really focused on me right now.
That's because you're so pretty.
Here,
Hi.
critical reviews himself.
Well, what can I say? You said we want to play some mini golf. I'm like, we gotta go play some mini golf, right?
Right.
After we did that video together, it was like, we gotta get on property somewhere, you know?
Well, big shout out to critical reviews, Jimmy, my man.
Thank you.
Finally, the long-awaited link up right there.
Yes. Thanks 2020 for like delaying this whole thing, but 2021, so we got it.
Yeah, true that. So we got Katie here as well. Say what's up. Autumn here as well. Autumn is thrilled to be on the fairway as an experienced golfer that she is. We're about to get started here and tear this up.
Are you guys in the same? There you go. There you go.
Alright, you're next, girl.
Hey, you guys hit. I'll be looking for mine for a while.
Please, get away.
Not a bad hit. Let's go, baby.
Exactly where I wanted it.
Yeah. Right in the middle of the fairway. Jimmy with the shot. Oh, okay. It was looking promising.
Stop! Dad!
All right.
That's practice swing.
Nope.
Oh, I was gonna say off the rock. Now you're in some real trouble. All right, folks. Hole here, ball there, but in about 2 seconds, won't even know the difference. In the hole, baby.
This is a dangerous course.
This
If you come to this one, they're not kidding when they say this is the advanced course.
Right. We definitely belong on the other side with all the children, but moral of the story is we had a great time. Jimmy, my man, good time seeing you. Had a blast. Can't wait for the next time. And then here we are. So my promise to you guys that once I hit 5,000 subscribers, I've been working on this little clothing line, a little Galactic Grizzly clothing line. I don't want to call it just straight up merch. I mean, I guess you guys can call it whatever the hell you want, because at the end of the day, it's kind of all the same stuff anyway. It is not what I'm wearing right now. This was a Christmas gift from Autumn. It's just a black t-shirt with the little Grizzly logo right there. The way I want to do this is once every, I don't know, a couple months or so, I want to make a new collection of designs that come out. It's all going to be kind of seasonal, so if you miss out on a collection once the window has closed, then that's it. Like, you won't be able to go back and buy a old design. You got to just wait till the next design comes out, and that's the one that you can buy. So let me show you some stuff. None of it is grizzly bear inspired. It's just all the weird stuff that comes out of my head. So this is a hoodie. The collection that I'm doing first, I'm calling it the Psalms 23:4 collection. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. So that verse has always reminded me of just a Grim Reaper. So that's exactly what's on these hoodies. I hope you guys can see as much of that as possible. Yeah, so this is not like decal or anything. Like, this is all dyed right into the hoodie. I made these myself. On the back, it just says 23:4 in big black letters. So yeah, and then on the sleeves, there's these Galactic Grizzly patches. It's just the Grizzly logo that you guys see throughout my channel, but it's in black and white to kind of go with the aesthetic. So yeah, there's a patch on both the sleeves down near like the wrist area. Again, it's kind of hard to show you on camera, but yeah, that's the hoodie design. You get that Grim Reaper on there. T-shirts, there will of course be some shirts, straight up this kind of purple shirt with just a skull on the front. Again, nothing is like printed on here. This is all dyed by hand. I used an ink and a brush and put this into the shirt. Everything has been washed and is now, I'm not gonna say bulletproof, but it's in there. Like, you don't have to worry about, you know, your shirt bleeding out when you wash it. There's also a pair of sweatpants. I'm really gonna have a hard time showing you guys this. There's the Grizzly logo near the pocket, and then at the bottom there's flames. So from about the bottom of the pants all the way up to about the knee area, there's flames. So if you were to wear the hoodie and the sweatpants, the whole aesthetic goes along with the Grim Reaper up top and then the flames at the bottom. So there is a website, I think it's galacticgrizzly.store. I could be wrong. I just made it kind of recently. But yeah, that's where you'll be able to buy this stuff. Once I hit 5,000 subscribers, this stuff will go live for pre-order. So everything's made to order. So I'll probably open up pre-orders for like, I'm not exactly sure yet, but probably like a week or two. And then after that, the pre-order window will close. But then you can go in there, put in your size, whatever you want, and then I'll make this stuff for you guys. So you'll have one of however many, if 10 people buys a hoodie, you'll have one of 10 hoodies made within that collection. So yeah, I don't know the exact prices on some of this stuff yet. I'm pretty sure that the shirt will probably be like $30. Everything's gonna be free shipping, so $30. The hoodie, I'm not entirely sure. It'll probably be around $70 or $80. Yeah, and then the other really cool thing is, so free shipping on everything. 10% of every single sale goes to Recycle for Hope. That is my cousin's nonprofit organization, and with that, what he does, basically he collects recyclables, like glass and plastics recyclables, and then he takes them to recycling centers or spots where you can trade the recycling in for money. So I don't even know what that's called, but basically, yeah, he trades off. Here's the recycling, gets the money back, and then he takes that money to buy different supplies, food, whatnot, water, to make care packages. Takes the care packages and then donates them to the homeless. So he's literally recycling waste and then turning that into care packages to give out to the homeless. So 10% of every single sale, whatever you buy, will go to Recycle for Hope. And yeah, that's that. I'll also have this. If you buy the set, so if you buy one of, I'm also selling this stuff as a set. So if you want one of everything, if you buy that, you get this cool Herschel Supply camo bag. I should probably take it out of the plastic. That makes more sense. Yeah, so if you buy one of everything, you get this little Herschel Supply kind of fanny pack, chest pack, depending on how you want to wear it. It's got obviously the Herschel logo in the center, and then up top you got the grizzly bear too. So yeah, if you buy the set, you get this included, and you get this mask, a 23/4 mask. Not bad, huh? So yeah, that's all the stuff that's included in this set. So yeah, I'll make a post on the channel once everything is actually live. Follow me on Instagram. That way you can actually see like photos, like well taken photos of all this different stuff, because I know on here it's obviously very hard to see what everything actually looks like. But yeah, follow me on Instagram. You can actually see photos of stuff. And if you want to follow me on TikTok, that's also down in the description below. I'm putting like behind the scenes videos there, so you can see how I make some of these clothes from start to finish. So yeah, check that out. But anyway, yeah, that's coming once I hit 5,000 subscribers. I'm at, I think, like 4,700 right now. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much gonna do it for this video. This has been extremely long. Just want to, if you made it to this point of the video, thank you, highly appreciated. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Click subscribe if you want to keep up with everything that's going on with the channel. Thanks for the support that you guys have been giving me all throughout these past 6 months or so. It's been great. Yeah, I have nothing more to say. I'm gonna go watch my Celtics get clapped up by the Nets for Game 3. Peace. I love how you guys probably can't see a damn thing right now.